รายการนี้เหมาะสำหรับผู้ชมทุกวัย โดยเฉพาะนักเรียนบาหลักชั้นปี 4 ขึ้นไป อาจมีภาพ เนื้อหา และทฤษฎีที่ไม่เข้าใจ กรุณาใช้วิจารณญาณในการรับชม
ไกลจากบ้านกินกาแฟกสิกร
ร้านอาหารเจ้า
ล่า
สะพานควายตรงไหนวะ
after you อยู่ที่ไหนกินส้มตำค่ะ
กินอูชี
ของกินเยอะไม่รู้จักฮิปสเตอร์ไม่รู้จักใช่ลาวิลล่าก
ำลังหาย
มีควายปะโคตรบ้านนอกรถไฟฟ้า
ใกล้อารี
เช่าเครื่องพักเช่าพักเครื่องเยอะดี
BTS
ไม่รู้ค่ะ
ข้าวมันไก่
สะพานควายไม่รู้จัก
กระดาษสีลม
แค่บิ๊กซี
Good afternoon. Welcome to Balak Station. I'm Kang Waragon. When people think of urbanized area in Bangkok, they often talk about Siam, Silom, Sukhumvit, and Thonglor. However, Ali is also one of the rising urbanized area in Bangkok today. In fact, a city can grow without the process of urbanization. This means that both rural and urban area has the ability to grow. Only that urbanization happens when one particular area is growing faster than the surrounding area. The juxtaposition of Ali and Saphan Khwai displays clear contrast in various aspects, and this will serve as today's highlight. As evident from our survey, the representation of Ali are lively and modern. Now, we would like to show you the development of Ali area, which make it as an urbanized area, by comparing it to its neighbor, Saphan Khwai.
Martin Davidson said that consumption is now the basic mode for all activity in society. Not reading, not using, not appreciation, not producing, but consuming.
Consumerism becomes an inevitable way of life. We provide you today with a clear example from Ali area. Our correspondent, Khun Pipat, has a story.
Consumerism, a vital element in capitalist society, has pervaded Ari for decades, especially these past few years. One outstanding location that best represents consumerist way of life is La Villa Ari, an elite lifestyle center where high-quality products are easily reachable. It serves as the best representation of a genuine urbanization where consumerist behaviors are internalized.
Shoppers here, in comparison to the adjacent areas, are mostly upper middle class people with relatively high affordability. Commodities here are sold at high prices, which is a result of the mixture between use values and exchange values. This can be exemplified by the supermarket. Veblen's concept of conspicuous consumption has flooded the place. Conspicuous consumption basically connotes the way one purchases goods to associate oneself with another group regardless of their use values. Available commodities are mostly imported from other countries. Variety of multicultural restaurants makes the place a global village where you can find different cuisine from different culture. As the action of shopping is regarded as an escape from the chaotic everyday life in the city, the architecture allows people not only to shop for commodities indoor, but also allows shoppers to consume the open atmosphere associated with freedom. The purchasers buy not only the object itself, but also the status associated with it.
Now, we will present to you a sharp contrast to Villa Ari, which is Big C at Saphan Khwai. Khun Papon has the story. Khun Papon, are you there?
Thank you, Khun Pipat. In sharp contrast to La Villa Arli, Big C Shopping Mall associates with middle class to working class group people by offering products people need rather than desire. Luxurious lifestyle is not prioritized in the area. Shoppers here do not practice conspicuous consumption, basically due to the low affordability.
Available commodities mostly are associated with people's basic needs. Prices are relatively low and discounts or giving away extra products is normalized. Quantitative aspects of commodities is emphasized. The architecture is simple, generic, and closed. Indoor atmosphere is undesirable for a person to randomly stroll around. We also see that within the space of shopping mall, it is differently practiced by different groups of people.
It is unimaginable for this kind of spatial practice to appear in urbanized area as in Ari. Back to you, Kun Waragon.
Thank you, Kun Papon. We are now moving to the next section of the show.
In our traditional agricultural society, people's land use was connected to agriculture and pastoralization. The larger amount of land, the higher the profits. Nevertheless, during the 18th to 19th century, the Industrial Revolution had made a significant change to the land use. People were moving more and more into the city. Therefore, a city space is differently practiced.
We are now going to explore the differences of residential area in Ali and Saphan Khwai, and Kun Lalita has a story.
Ari is one of Bangkok's main urban area and also a regional force for buyers who seek a place to stay in the city. And the reason that people are relocating themselves into the city is mainly because condominiums are more accessible to the urban lifestyle.
According to Manager Online, within the past 4 years, there are over 14 condominium residential projects developed in Ari. Homer Hoyt explains that certain land use types expanded outward from the CBD along transportation lines. In Ari, there are several modes of transportation. For example, the BTS line, the tollway that connects the Phahonyotin Road and Param 6 Road, and also the expressway. Most of Thailand's top financial institutions and commercial banks are located in the city center of Bangkok. For example, top firms like the Kasikorn Bank, the IBM Company, or the Ministry of Finance are located right here in Ari. Thus, city people who live in condominiums can avoid the long travel time wasted in traffic in order to come and work in the city. In addition, the pace of life for people in urban space is pressured by the crowds in the city. George Simmel states that the lack of the most exact punctuality in promises and performances would cause the whole to break down in an inextricable chaos. This means that the behavior of people who live in urban space are very active. They cannot afford to live a slow-paced lifestyle because of the stimulating environment in the city.
Thank you, Lalita. The residence housing in this area is totally different from those in Ari. The architecture is mostly an old-fashioned shop house, like the urban terrace building that remains traces of traditional style. The ground floor space is used for business operation, whereas the upper level is the residential area.
Saphan Khwai's communities are what we call closed community, meaning to say that these areas are privatized, allowing no public access. Multifunctional buildings are often found in the old days and not usually found in Ari, where the residential area and commercial area are completely separated. In contrast, the kind of architect mostly found in Ari area are obviously more modern and more luxurious, emphasizing the distinctive feature between the two connected areas.
Moreover, the architecture in Saphan Khwai reflects Thai traditional way of life and provokes nostalgia. Back to you, Kun Waragon.
According to Ferdinand Tonis, Saphan Khwai could be labeled as gaming scoff or traditional society where social bonds are prevalent. Thank you, Kun Kavisala. Now let's see what is waiting for you in our next section.
A city is full of heterogeneity. In other words, within a single city, there are multiple small communities situated inside. According to Louis Wirth, large population size, social heterogeneity, and population density contribute to the development of peculiarly urban way of life, and indeed a distinct urban personality.
Now, let's see how hidden corners of Ali and Saphan Khwai expose the uniqueness of its own commodity.
As illustrated by previous examples, Ari is definitely an urban space. However, there are sections in Ari area that reveals a traditional lifestyle within its modernity. Pranakon Cooperative, established in 1974, is situated right across the street from the Villa Market. Originally, there were 9 branches of this cooperative around Bangkok, but right now, only 2 of them have survived the capitalist battle against many of the modern trades.
คือของเราอะนะคือตอนแรกเลยไอ้สหกรณ์เราอะจะตั้งอยู่อันแรกอยู่ที่ราชดำริปัจจุบันนี้เป็นบิ๊กซีไปแล้วคุณเกสรพลาซ่าตรงนั้นเนี่ยด้านนั้นน่ะเสร็จแล้วพอตอนหลังมาก็มาซื้อตึกตรงนี้ตั้งเมื่อพศ 2517 แล้วก็จะมีทั้งหมด9สาขาจะระบุไหมสาขาไหนบ้างนะแล้วพอตอนหลังมานี่เราสู้กับพวกสู้โมเดิร์นเทรดไม่ได้เขาเข้ามาของเราจะมีสาขาลาดดำริสาขาสยามบางรักเอารายละเอียดนะรายละเอียดแล้วก็เอาประมาณแล้วนะ9 สาขาแต่ณปัจจุบันนี้สู้เขาไม่ได้เราก็เหลือแค่2 สาขาคือที่นี่สำนักงานใหญ่เป็นสำนักงานใหญ่แล้วก็มีสาขาย่อยคือกรมสรรพากรแต่ก่อนนี้ตอนเริ่มแรกเลยนะที่ป้าเข้ามาพนักงานมีทั้งหมด600 กว่าคนเยอะป่ะ600 กว่าคนเขาไม่มี9 สาขาแล้วก็ต้องหาบุคลากรที่แบบโอเครักองค์กรเราถ้ารักองค์กรเราแล้วแรงมันก็จะแบบว่าทำงานคือทำงานพวกนี้เราต้องรักด้วยใจเราต้องทำงานด้วยใจถ้าเราไม่ชอบถ้าเราทำอย่างนี้มันไม่ได้เราต้องรักมันเหมือนว่าเป็นร้านเราเองเลยอ่ะอย่างบ้านเนี่ยเป็นนะก็เหมือนอย่างแบบว่าที่ไหนเขามีขายอะไรเราก็ต้องไปสืบหาเพราะว่าเขาขายแล้วเราก็พยายามจะดั้มให้ราคาเราต่ำกว่าบางตัวเราขายถูกกว่าบิ๊กซีนะแต่อันดับแรกเราต้องถูกกว่าเซเว่นเราถึงจะอยู่ได้เพราะว่าแล้วเราอีกอย่างเรามีสมาชิกคือเขามาซื้อเราเนี้ยปีหนึ่งก็จะได้ปันผลคืน100ก็จะได้คืนถ้าเป็นไอ้นั่นทุนก็จะมีหุ้น100จะได้คืน3 บาทแต่ถ้าคุณมาซื้อของเรา100คุณได้คืน5 บาทปีหนึ่งก็จะจ่ายปันผลครั้งหนึ่ง
From this interview, we can see that the Pranakon Co-op shopkeepers interact with the customers. The Pranakon Co-op store becomes a small community situated amid the urbanized area of Ari. In theory, Auger calls this sense of space as an anthropological place. This is a place which allows people to create a sense of belonging. People could register as a member of the community to earn benefits from their purchases. In contrast, the Villa Market is what Auger calls a non-place. He further elaborated that as a result of supermodernity with excessive information and space, a non-place is where individuals are uniformly connected, but no social life is possible. The loss of interactions between shopkeepers and customers in the Villa Market is due to modernity and industrialization in urban space. The customers buy what they want and leave. They do not make any ties or relations to the workers in the supermarket.
Now we will explore the hidden corner in Saphan Khwai at the Yamolet Market. Kun Kawisla has the story.
Thank you, Kun Pipat. On the side of Saphan Khwai, among the traditional residential areas, situates a hidden business district called Talat Pha Krung. The market sells amulets, talismans, and archaic objects from various sources, with a traditional way of marketing, sitting with commodities laid out on the floor. This place is visited by hundreds of people from different age groups on weekends.
Shoppers purchase these objects due mostly to their exchange values. Most items here are sold due to their antique. No socially constructed famous brand name is attached to the objects. However, people purchase these objects for collections and probably for further profit making. For example, the antique amulet could cost as high as a brand name goods in Ari area. ตลาดพระเครื่อง is a place where people can spend their leisure time. Some customers come here just to stroll and see the new amulets, yet do not mean to buy them. They are the flaneur.
Aside from that, crimes can be found in this area quite often. This area is filled with thieves and mindless alcoholics, thus can be referred to as a sinful area where one could get lost easily. To further exemplify this issue, Kun Kanpricha is ready for you.
Thank you, Kun Karusara. 20 years ago, Saphan Khwai was considered as an edge city that acted as the major transportation hub. Suparan Mall was a very successful and prosperous mall during the time. Now it had lost that important function and is now left unoccupied. The basement is used as a parking lot while the ground floor is owned by an entrepreneur and serves as a place for tailors.
Saphan Khwai has lost the essences of being the major edge city and commercial center because it cannot compete in the capitalist battle under the influences of modernity. Moreover, the emergence of many new transportation hubs across Bangkok leads to the deconstruction of Saphan Khwai. Even though Saphan Khwai is not considered as an urbanized area yet, in the near future, we might see its reselection again as one of the major residential and financial areas in our city of angels. According to Than Sethikit Online, Suparat Group has recently announced a mega project to transform an old building into a luxurious 30-story shopping mall and hotel worth more than 2 billion baht in Saphan Khwai area. In addition, the newly launched Aqua Lifestyle Mall is deemed to be located between Ari and Saphan Khwai. This is largely due to the fact Saphan Khwai is mostly taken for granted. Thus, this new community mall has applied to the representation of Ari to its advantage.
This suggests that an unurbanized area during the time can enhance itself and eventually become an urbanized one in the future. Interestingly, a vice versa is also possible. Back to you, Kun Waragon.
The comparison we have illustrated between Ali and Saphan Khwai through consumerism and residential areas has verified the fact that Ali is definitely considered as another urbanized area in Bangkok. Ali is a business and financial hub, consumerist lifestyle, and luxurious accommodations. For Saphan Khwai, an often overlooked spot seems to have a few steps behind Ali as an urbanized area. However, the increase in demand for land use and the imminent implementation of MRT line will accelerate the growth of Saphan Khwai. Even though Saphan Khwai is not considered as an urbanized area yet, in the near future, we might see its resurrection again as a major residential and financial area in our city of Angel. In our cities of Angel. ขอบคุณครับ